everybody. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 4, episode 14. It seemed like they trying to drag this on like Real Housewives of Atlanta when this episode was okay. It was kind of boring. A lot of people I'm not feeling in this episode. Hold on, let me see. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Don't mind my messy bed because it's still early. I know it's Wednesday and I'm hella late, but you know I had a few things I had to do. Other videos I had to do. I'm trying to keep y'all, make sure y'all have y'all guys' attention or whatever. But this episode was okay. I'm ready for it to end. I know they already shot the reunion, and I'm ready for the reunion. Basically, that's about it. So it starts off where it left off last episode, episode 13, with Kalina and Rashida at dinner, you know, just arguing back and forth, and Kalina threw water or a drink on her or whatever. Rashida just there laughing and just sitting on her high horse, calling somebody broke. Not to say you and Kirk is not broke or whatever y'all do, whatever the case may be, but don't go there. Especially if somebody that you was really close to. I understand y'all having your outs and whatever, but you guys are really close to each other. So why would you even dare? Why would you even dare act like you better? Excuse me, and you were going through drama with Kurt and his cheating ass. So you need to have several seats, Rashida. I'm not really feeling you this season. You don't really have a storyline, this whole thing with you and Kurt. So this whole thing that's been created for you is just totally unacceptable, and I can't. So Mama D meets with Erica, and Erica, I always thought she's pretty or whatever, but I'm not feeling her either this season. But it seemed like she's wearing too much makeup. Now you see that she had a pimple on the side of her face. And not saying she's always flawless, but never seen her skin look kind of funny. Well, they meet up at a floral shop or whatever, and Mama D want to ask Erica to be one of her bridesmaids. All right. Let's see what happens with that. She said she had to think about it because she thought she was being punked, which is true. But I guess the only reason why she's not inviting her, was asking her is because she's Imani's mother, and her and Scrappy are kinda, settling this whole thing out of court, or whatever. And then we get up with Tiffany Fox. Tiffany Fox decides that she wants to get up with Joseline Hernandez or whatever. And that's understandable. She don't want no beef with Jocelyn or whatever the case may be. Jocelyn talking about she received the text from her and was trying to figure out what she want or whatever. So she told her, me and him had did a song together. I already laid it down. It just has to be mixed and mastered and all this other stuff. And Jocelyn was real surprised. She wasn't turned up or whatever. She was looking at her with her guard up a little bit, but she wasn't too turned up, which was also good. But yeah, she told her what's going on, what's happening, and everything like that. And at one point it seemed like Jocelyn, felt more comfortable or whatever with her, and she told her about what happened with Jessica Dime and them. They both had somewhat of a threesome. Stevie didn't want to have sex with her because Stevie was fat. You probably didn't want Stevie to have sex with her. I understand she had a big old fake butt or whatever the case may be, but let me tell you something. Just as pretty as you are, Joseline, Jessica Dahmer is real pretty too. She's ghetto as all hell, but she's pretty too, or whatever. And then I don't understand what Tiffany Fox came up there with her little pink Power Ranger outfit on. Not to say she's not cute. She's another pretty one also, but yeah, it really was no sense of doing that. But they got one common enemy, and that's Jessica Dahmer. So that's how that whole thing, or whatever. So Frico Mama in town, or whatever. She seemed like a cool lady. I guess Frico Mom needs to get some checks too. So she's in town or whatever for dinner, and then Margot comes or whatever. And they tell his mom that they're getting a divorce. Margot's mom. Frico's mom was hoping that, they can get back together, all this other stuff. And come to find out, Miss Margot has a boo. And Frico didn't know about it. And she said that has nothing to do with that. She just tired. Ever since she's been in Atlanta, it's just been so much drama with the whole sex tape thing and everything like that. She just want to leave that behind and move on. And I don't blame her. I do not blame her. or whatever. And like I said, even though it's a little outrageous, she had the little mohawk, black mohawk, and her edges and stuff was pink or red or whatever. I love me some Margot. I really do. So they talked to his mom about what's going on or whatever the case may be. And I know that was hard for her because she said she's really close with Frico's mom. But, you know, do what you got to do. That's basically it. Let me see. And I felt bad for her because she was crying and everything, because I know it seemed like she really loved Frico. It's the side that we don't know of Frico. I mean, we know that he's an opportunist. He's a little fugaye. But besides all of that, I don't know. So, Carly Red, Miss Nessie, went to go see Kalina and talk to Kalina about what's going on and everything like that. And Kalina told Carly Red about her postpartum depression and stuff, what's going on with her. And I was like, damn, it must be really serious. And Carly Red, you know, I'm glad she spilled some of her own stuff, said that she suffered from that too. You got to talk to somebody. And, you know, she said she's going to take her advice and do so. That was it with that. Scrap decides to call Bambi because he misses her, and that was no surprise. And of course, Bambi met up with him or whatever. She's so pretty too. She's another pretty one. So they talk and they both apologize to each other, and that was it with them. Who knows? She said after a while she's going to need more than just a key and a promise ring. So she's going to be looking for marriage. So maybe next season they'll get married. It seemed like Scrappy really loves her, and she really loves Scrappy. Or either that. If they're not going to get married, she may have a baby or whatever. So we cut to Miss Hasseline in the studio. This time this song sounds pretty okay. You know how she do sometimes. She was in there with these Instagram producers or whatever, and they turning it up looking like Migos or whatever. But it sounded like an okay song. I don't know. I just feel bad for, because some of the music on Love and Hip Hop, the artists on Love and Hip Hop, sounds pretty good, but they never put it. They don't even, VH1 don't even feature them half of the time. The only one they ever pretty much featured was Miss K. Michelle, as far as I know. So yeah, and you can go get it at They tell you you can go get it at iTunes and all that stuff. But no. So Carly Rae comes to visit her, let her know she's not working with Stevie, because she found out that Tiffany Fox contacted her about, you know, she's working in studio with Stevie, and Stevie ain't tell her or whatever. So she said she's going to do her own shit and work with other producers or whatever the case may be. That's how that happened. Margot decides that she wants to call Dom. Since she really doesn't have any friends in Atlanta or whatever the case may be, she decides to call Jessica Dom or whatever. They both telling each other about each other's drama with Mimi and everything like that. And Jessica Dom, she can dress or whatever, but this pink hair is killing me. Only time I like it when she has a nice little cute bob wig, a little curly or straight. That's it. This little helmet she had on, I wasn't feeling. Like I said, her body is crazy. That booty is all over the place, but she wears some cute outfits. I kind of like it sometimes. So yeah, she meets up with Margot, and they talk about their dramas with Mimi or whatever. And you know, since they both are artists, Margot decides maybe she can do a feature on Start a War. Okay, that's cool. Start a War, I really like that song. It's a real cute song. Please, Margot, don't put Jessica Dom on it, because I can't take her booty and bass. I can't ass clapping type freestyles. I can't. Just leave that song the way it is, because I was fucking that up. Just leave it the way it is. You don't need no feature, Margot. Just do that via mixtape, whatever the hell you want to do, or whatever. So we get to the bridal shop, and Mama D got in this dress, a nice little princess dress, white. I thought you were not supposed to wear white if you already have kids, but hey, people do their own things these days. So she had this white princess dress. It looks nice. It needs to be cinched a little bit or whatever. And, you know, Erica's there, and they're talking. She said she still haven't officially decided yet. So the bridesmaids are Erica, her best friend, Mama D's best friend, Chanel. Honestly, that's her best friend, because they don't look around the same age, but who knows. Chanel, Jasmine, her daughter, and Bambi, Scrappy's girlfriend. And I already see where this whole thing is going or whatever the case may be. Everyone basically agreed they'll do it. Erica already got a stink attitude because Bambi's there or whatever. So Bambi said, okay, thank you for including me in this and all that stuff. I'll donate some hair for the wedding, for the bridal party. And here go Erica, well, she ain't have to even say shit. Says, no, I don't want that hair, whatever, I'm good. I don't need that whack ass hair, whatever she said. And Bambi the Bam was like, well, if you don't want to look dusty or whatever, I'll give you some of my shimmer hair. So she had some hair extensions after the song she had called Shimmer or whatever. And one thing I can say, Bambi's hair is always looking laid, so I don't know what Erica's saying, talking about that's her hair. Erica, girl, bye. Not to say that you don't have hair down your back, but I know you added some pieces to it, so girl, please stop and bye. And Erica, you still jealous of the whole Scrappy situation? You need you some dick and you need you a man. Go back to O'Shea the model or whatever the fuck, because you're a pretty girl. Or whatever. Stop the nonsense. You really need to stop the nonsense. And I'm not feeling you this season. Because there was no need for you to say something. That's just how I feel about that whole situation. What else happened? Let me see. Because you know I got to write stuff down. Oh, okay. We started off with this song I love by Miguel called Coffee. I love that song. And basically, if they in their bedroom, cut to the scene, Hassaline is riding Stevie. I'm like, okay. So Love and Hip Hop, y'all just set up these sex scenes, huh? So Hassaline is riding Stevie, and after they both, or he came or whatever, he decides he wants to tell her that he's been working with Tiffany Fox. Hassaline was like, boom, I already know you've been working with her, and guess what? I've been working with my own producer. And Stevie started doing a pimp talk, pimp face, like, who? You hope you can use none of my connections, because the only connections you have is through me. And she was like, no, it's nobody you know, blah, 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 all this other stuff. And that was basically it. Stevie said he don't want to listen to the music. He don't want to listen to that trash. He only wants Hassaline to work with him. And she's like, no, I want to do my own thing. You working with these other bitches, so why can't I work with somebody else? Which is, she's right. But she has to stick with it. She has to stick with it. So we'll see. The song was pretty okay. I mean, I think it was a little bit better than Stingy with My Cootie Cat or whatever. So I don't know. Okay, so Tiffany Fox and Jessica Dime ends up at the same bar, whatever is set up. And Jessica Dime decided to take her big booty ass over there and go talk to her. Now, let's talk about her ass again. I'm sorry. It's huge. And anything that she has, and it just looked like a whole bunch of lump. It's too much ass shots, too much fat injected into it. It can't be real. It can't be. It's just too much going on. And then she had the nerve to wear this two-piece Beetlejuice outfit. It's cute, but her ass too big for it. It's just too big. She decides to take her little knock-kneaded ass over to Tiffany Fox and like while Tiffany's over there talking to her manager or whatever. And Jessica Dime is over there, she's like, whatever. And Tiffany Fox had a good thing. She said a good thing. She was like, we're going to do this again? So they started talking, going back and forth. And then, Tiffany Fox let her know that you're unprofessional. Even Mimi said it, or whatever. She found out Mimi's talking behind her back. She's working with Jazzy. She also working with Stevie, or whatever. Mimi made that happen. So Jessica Dime is not here for it, and they just started talking. She's talking about, we at the same place. Tiffany Fox is like, no, I got a song on the radio with, they blocked it out, so I guess she's not allowed to say who it is or whatever. And she was like, yeah, you fucked your way to the top, all this other stuff. And she was like, oh, no, I didn't. I heard you fucked them. I heard he kicked you out the hotel room. That might have been true because somehow Jessica Dime threw the drink on her and just ran the other way. Tiffany Fox manager flipped that table. She was gonna fuck her up. That shit was hysterical. Jessica Dime, you get on my nerves. I like you, but then I don't like you because it doesn't make any sense why you keep you want to have a water fight all the time instead of really putting your hands on somebody. I think if either one of them, Hassaline or Tiffany Fox get a hold of you, they gonna put in some work on your ass, and so you better be careful. Like I said, the reunion was already shot. We haven't heard anything about fights. I don't think they're gonna let that happen again, but we'll just have to see. This episode was okay. It looks, next episode may look like it's gonna be turned up a little bit, and hopefully it's the last, because that will be episode 15. I just want to hurry up and get to the reunion already, and that's about it. And I'm waiting for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, because so much stuff is going on with them. I'm excited about that. And Black Ink Crew is supposed to come back also. So, yeah. So that's all for today. I don't think I'll be reviewing anything else for the next couple of days besides LA Hair. So I hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know if I missed anything, or it was too long or dragged out or anything like that. And don't forget to subscribe. I don't mind sharing. You can share it also. And of course, like.